Welcome back to my YouTube channel Coin Secrets. Imagine this, you're cleaning out an old drawer, and you stumble across a penny. A simple, copper-colored coin that you've overlooked for years. But what if I told you, that tiny piece of metal could be worth nearly $376,000 today? Yes, you heard that right, a penny, just 1 cent, potentially turning into a fortune that could change your life forever. And now, before you think this is too good to be true, stay with me. Because today we're diving deep into the story of the 2009 no-mint mark Lincoln log cabin penny, a coin that hides both history and fortune within its humble design. And let's be honest, how many times have you tossed a penny aside, thinking, it's just a penny? Well, today, that habit might come back to haunt you. The year 2009 marked the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. To honor this milestone, the U.S. Mint released a series of special designs on the Lincoln cent. One of these was the log cabin penny, a design that takes us back to Lincoln's humble beginnings in a Kentucky log cabin. But here's the twist, not all of these coins were created equal. Among the countless pennies minted that year, a select few were struck with unusual characteristics, errors, no mint marks, or exceptionally pristine conditions. And it's these rare anomalies that make collectors lose sleep at night, and make ordinary people millionaires. But how can you tell if the penny sitting in your coin jar is worth a fortune or just 1 cent? Hold on to that thought, because the answer may surprise you. Let's talk numbers. A typical 2009 log cabin penny? Worth a cent, maybe $1 if it's uncirculated. But a rare 2009 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in top condition recently fetched a staggering $376,000 at auction. That's not pocket change, that's a luxury home, a sports car, and financial freedom rolled into one. Why such value? 3 reasons: scarcity, condition, and historical significance. First, scarcity. Coins without mint marks are far rarer than their counterparts. They slip through the cracks, unnoticed, until one day a collector discovers them. Second, condition. A flawless coin, graded by professionals, skyrockets in value. Imagine holding a penny so perfect that time itself seems to have preserved it. And finally, history. Lincoln remains one of America's most iconic presidents, and coins tied to his story are like miniature relics of national pride. And let's be real, if Lincoln knew his face on a penny could make you a millionaire, even he might crack a smile under that serious beard. But here's the danger most people ignore: coins like this are out there, quietly hiding in piggy banks, junk drawers, and old coffee cans. Every day, someone unknowingly spends them at the grocery store, and every day, someone else misses out on a fortune. Which side of that story do you want to be on? The spender or the seller? And before you answer, let me reveal a detail that could make all the difference. The 2009 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is already valuable, but its price keeps climbing. Why? Because coin collectors understand one truth: once a coin leaves circulation, its rarity multiplies. That means the window of opportunity is shrinking. What is common today may be unobtainable tomorrow. And the few who recognize this early are the ones who reap the rewards. Now, here's the part most people never consider, and it might just send you rushing to check your pocket change tonight. If you've ever dreamed of financial freedom, if you've ever wondered how a single discovery could change the course of your life, this penny is your symbol. Think about it. Finding one rare coin could mean paying off debts, buying your dream home, or retiring earlier than you thought possible. And yet, it all comes down to awareness, the simple act of knowing what to look for. So here's your takeaway: search through your coins. Look for 2009 Lincoln pennies with the log cabin design, and if you find one without a mint mark, especially in pristine condition, don't dismiss it. Have it graded, have it appraised, because that tiny coin could be your golden ticket. And honestly, wouldn't it be the ultimate irony if the path to wealth wasn't hidden in Wall Street or Silicon Valley, but in a penny sitting right under your nose? The 2009 no-mint mark Lincoln log cabin penny is more than just money. It's a reminder that fortune often hides in plain sight. The question is, will you discover it before it disappears forever? Because right now, someone out there is holding a coin that could change their life. Imagine a single penny sitting forgotten in your drawer. Not worth 1 cent, not worth $1, but nearly $500,000. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln log cabin penny can fetch an astounding $476,000 in today's market. Now here's the real question: do you have one of these treasures hiding in plain sight? And before you say, "Oh, that could never happen to me," remember, every millionaire coin collector starts with just one discovery. Could this penny be yours? And if you're thinking, I can barely find spare change under my car seats, well, that's exactly where life-changing fortunes tend to hide. But before you rush to check your piggy bank, let me tell you why this coin is not only rare but also a potential gateway to wealth most people will never touch. The year was 1967. America was in the middle of change, space exploration, social revolution, and a minting system undergoing its own transformation. That year, the U.S. Mint suspended mint marks to prevent coin hoarding during a nationwide shortage. This means every Lincoln penny struck in 1967 carried no mint mark. But here's the twist, not all of them were created equal. A select few came out with striking errors, unique die conditions, and pristine preservation. These rare survivors are the ones collectors would pay small fortunes for, and in one extraordinary case, up to $476,000. Think about that. A single coin that once bought a stick of gum now holds the power to buy a luxury car or even a small house, and no, I'm not talking about monopoly money. Though frankly, monopoly property might be cheaper these days. Here's the danger, though. Most people don't recognize these rare coins when they see them. They spend them, toss them in coin jars, or worse, lose them forever. Imagine having a $500,000 penny slip through your hands because you didn't know what to look for. That's why knowledge here isn't just power, it's wealth. So what exactly makes this penny so valuable, and how can you tell if you've struck gold or copper, in this case? First, condition matters. Coins graded mint state, that means sharp details, no scratches, minimal wear, are the true jackpots. A 1967 penny in pristine condition could easily soar past six figures at auction. Second, errors. Double die obverse, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, these are the rare mutations that transform ordinary coins into million-dollar legends. Third, rarity meets demand. Wealthy collectors chase after these coins not just for history, but for status. Owning a $500,000 penny isn't just an investment, it's a statement, and honestly, what's cooler at a dinner party than casually saying, "Oh, this? It's just my $476,000 penny." Just make sure no one tries to borrow it for the vending machine. But here's the urgency, you never know when the opportunity will pass. Coins are sold, values rise and fall, collections change hands overnight. Waiting could mean losing your chance at a life-changing discovery. So ask yourself, what if the penny that changes your future is already sitting in your home, unnoticed? Don't let it slip away. Check your coins. Learn their value. Take action today. If you're ready to uncover the hidden fortune in your pocket change, stay with us, because this channel is dedicated to helping everyday Americans turn forgotten coins into extraordinary wealth. Subscribe now, and join thousands who refuse to leave their legacy to chance. Your financial breakthrough may be just one coin away. Imagine holding a single penny, just 1 cent, and realizing it could buy you a luxury home, a brand new car, or even secure your retirement. Sounds impossible, right? But the truth is, a 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln log cabin penny recently valued at $521,000 is shaking the coin world, and it could be hiding in plain sight, maybe even in your pocket. But here's the twist, most people throw it away without knowing. What if you've already spent a fortune, without realizing it? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'll reveal why this coin is so rare, how to spot it, and why collectors are ready to pay $500,000 for just 1 cent. The story begins in 1978, a year of disco music, gas shortages, and Star Wars mania. In the middle of it all, the U.S. Mint quietly struck billions of Lincoln pennies. Ordinary? Yes. But here's the secret, a small batch left the presses without a mint mark. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, great, another penny story, let me ask you, when was the last time you actually looked at your change? Be honest, probably when the vending machine jammed, right? This missing mint mark transformed a common coin into a treasure hunt token. Collectors crave it because it represents a printing error, a historical anomaly, proof that even the mighty U.S. Mint makes mistakes. But wait, how do you know if you've got the coin that could change your life? Let's break it down. First, look at the date, 1978. Then check below it. On most coins, you'll see a small D or S mint mark. But the rare $1 million version? Nothing. A clean, empty space. That's your first clue. Now, here's a funny thought, how many times have you seen a blank spot and thought, just worn out? Well, turns out, that worn out penny could be your golden ticket. And here's the kicker: condition matters. If it's uncirculated, shiny, and well preserved, that's when values soar into the hundreds of thousands. Recently, one pristine example fetched $521,000 at auction. Yes, for a single cent. Think about it. One penny could rewrite your future. What would you do with $500,000? Pay off debts? Travel the world? Secure your family's future? Or would you let it slip back into circulation, lost forever, just because you never looked closely enough? The truth is, these coins are out there. Hidden in piggy banks, tucked away in jars, forgotten in drawers. Every day you delay, someone else could find it first. Don't let that be your story. So tonight, instead of binge-watching another true crime show, maybe, just maybe, grab that old jar of coins. Who knows? You might solve your own mystery worth $521,000. Remember, wealth isn't always created, sometimes it's discovered. And your journey to a wealthy lifestyle could start with the smallest coin in your collection. Will you check, or will you regret?